You've been on cloud nine. You've won at the highest level. This feeling, how long do you think it stays with you, and does it fuel you when you finish?
I think it has to fuel you. You have to learn from it. I've always been a firm believer of you're not gonna win until you get a hard taste of defeat, and that's what we got this year, and we'll come back and we'll be stronger for it.
It's still relatively close to the game ending, and you still remember that feeling and everything that you put in, and you still don't realize how hard you worked. Even at this point, three or 4 days later, it takes so much out of you from the regular season, setting yourself up the way we did, and then going into the playoffs. The 7-game series, I've never experienced anything like that. Coming from college, playoffs are a lot different, but to see our group compete, we had so many ups and downs, but the way we just came back and made a stand after a tough loss, it was just no surprise to us guys in the locker room because we've done it all year. The character of the guys was unbelievable.
You always try to look at the positives, but at the end of the day, your ultimate goal is to win the Stanley Cup, and we didn't reach that goal, so it's disappointing. But a great group of guys this year, and you saw how well we meshed and gelled, and it was so much fun to be around this year, and so much fun playing every night with these guys and battling for each other. So you take the positives out of it, but as I said, it's a disappointing finish.
It's tough to deal with and a tough way to end. I think that we feel like we probably played our best 2 games of the series in the last 2 games, and obviously I didn't have an opportunity to play in the first 4, so I don't want to put the guys in a bad spot and comment on how they played in those games. But I feel like that we put ourselves in a hole, but we were able to come back and put ourselves in positions to win, and we weren't able to get the job done. And I think to answer your question, yes, I think with us getting to where we got to and kind of seeing a little bit of the end and how close we were to getting to it, that we'll come back with the fire that we need to next year.
Confident that you can come back and have a year that you expect to have and have a great year?
Yeah, I'm confident. I think it was interesting. It was as tough it was to watch. It was a bit of a learning experience for me with the injury towards the end of the year, and how hard you need to play in order to be successful, and how much it takes out of guys, especially at that time of the season. So it just gave me an outlook on how you got to be ready each and every night, and you got to be prepared to do that next year. And like I said, I think I can do it.
Obviously, a core of young guys in his locker room. How valuable is the experience?
Great. New experience for all of us, and we've talked about it since day one. There's a lot of young guys here, and to be able to go through the process together and experience things together, it helps out so much more having other guys who are going through the same ups and downs. And the veteran leadership that we have here has been so great for all us young guys. And you ask any guy, you go around the room and all the older guys how great they were for us. So it was a great experience, and we're just going to keep moving forward now and get ready to go for next season.
Yeah, we made a heck of a lot longer run this year, and the taste of the experience is great, but by no means is it satisfying, because obviously we didn't win at all, and that's the goal. You get this close and you come up short. You got to take an extra step and work even that much harder in the summer and as a group to be better in this situation.